number of new cars made in the UK has sunk to its lowest level for 66 years. And the sales of new cars has also hit a 30-year slump.
Motoring journalist and car dealer Danny Kelly joins us now to discuss this. So what is going on?
Well, it's peculiar. Depending on your tabloid of choice, it's all down to Brexit, or potentially it's down to a global slowdown. It's actually halved since the 2016 referendum. And I'm going to look at this objectively, which unfortunately a lot of people, when it comes to the Brexit referendum, have lost the ability to do so. It's halved. So there's around about 780,000 new cars rolling off the production lines in the UK. 2016, it was more or less double. Now, one of the big blows to the UK motor trade was when Honda pulled out their European plant in Swindon. And they, at the time, everyone threw the question, was it Brexit? And they dispassionately said, look, we're not getting involved with politics. And so they said it's actually not to do with Brexit. But that resulted in 160,000 fewer cars. Now, the Ellesmere Port plant, Vauxhall, only in the last 12 months or so, they've stopped making production cars like the Vauxhall Astra. And they've turned their investment towards electronic vans. And don't forget, Esther and Phil, this is a global issue. There are supply chain problems for semiconductors that are still crippling the new car game. Jaguar Land Rover is thriving. The Mini plant in Oxford is thriving. They're producing 800-odd cars a day. JLR are producing more than that. You've got the Nissan plant in Sunderland that, again, everyone thought was going to be a casualty of Brexit, but the government threw a few bob their way and they managed to stay in the United Kingdom. But what is sad was a British startup called British, I've forgotten the name, British Vision, I think, or so. It's about batteries, and it was a brand new startup.
British Volt,
wasn't it?
Yes, thank you for bailing me out on national television. How embarrassing. And I'm the one that's supposed to be the motoring journalist. So they were bailed out. Sorry, they weren't bailed out, so that's a massive blow for the future, because everything's going electric. But I don't think it's to do with Brexit personally. I just think that the semiconductor shortage, which is a global issue, the COVID situation in China, because lots of parts are made in China, that, of course, has been a kick in the teeth as well for UK car manufacturing. But I tell you what, if you can get a new car, people are waiting 12 months for certain models.
Well, we were going to ask that. Is that the reason for really this drop in buying brand new cars? Just you can't get hold of them. And does that mean second-hand cars sales are going through the roof?
Esther, well, what a great question, because that's my game, used cars. I tell you what, because of the new car supply shortage, used cars have skyrocketed. The trajectory is northwards, and the prices are going through the roof. And just curiously, today it was announced that used car sales for electric cars, they have plummeted in value. In fact, top-of-the-range Teslas, Esther and Phil, have plummeted in value by £14,000 over the last 4 months because the market confidence has been shattered.